Hi, my name is Wesley Norris with the Wesley Norris Insurance Agency, and I operate the Medicare store located at 103rd Avenue and Indian School. This is our 9th installment of our frequently asked questions regarding Medicare. But today we're going to deviate a little bit. I got a phone call from a very good friend of mine. His name is Andy Moss. Remember this, M-A-A-S. Andy Moss. He is a real estate agent extraordinaire. You can look him up on Facebook or on LinkedIn. And he asked the question concerning long-term care, and is it something that I offer? Well, yes it is. So let me tell you a little bit about long-term care and short-term care plans as well. So here's how a long-term care plan works nowadays. It used to be where there was a standalone product. You had to get it when you're about 40 years old, and you pay for it for about 30 years, and then by the time you get old enough and you need long-term care, you paid for it for a very long time. That's how it used to be. But most people did not purchase a long-term care plan, so now they're finding themselves in need of care because statistics show that 7 out of 10 people are going to need some type of extended care. So here's how long-term care works now. Usually they are built inside of a life insurance policy. So here's how it works. Let's say you have a $500,000 life insurance policy with what's called living benefits, which means if you're unable to do 2 of your 6 ADLs, and ADLs are activities of daily living. And just so you know, your activities of daily living are dressing yourself, feeding yourself, bathing yourself, getting in and out of the bed by yourself, continence, and getting on and off of the toilet by yourself unaided. And it can also include cognitive impairment. So if you're unable to do any 2 of those 6 ADLs, then the policy kicks in. And here's how it kicks in. Let's say you have a $500,000 policy. If your doctor certifies that you are unable to do 2 of your ADLs, then the carrier will start to pay you 2% of that face value of that $500,000 policy on a monthly basis until you exhaust all the funds, which means they're going to send you a check every month for $10,000 until you exhaust that $500,000. So that's how a normal long-term care plan works. However, most of the people that I run into, because I'm a Medicare insurance agent, they're around 65 years of age, and it's very expensive to get a $500,000 policy at that point. So what we have for those people is we have a short-term care plan. And what it does, if you're unable to do 2 of your ADLs, it will reimburse you up to $450 per day for 360 days. Now, you do not have to use those days consecutively. Depending on your family dynamics, you could have a loved one or a son or daughter come in every other day and help out, and then you would only have to use the plan every other day. So now a 1-year plan can turn into a 2-year plan, depending on your family dynamics. So on one hand, you have a long-term care plan that's built inside of a life insurance policy, and it usually pays between 2 and 4% of the face value of the policy. So if it pays 2% of a $500,000 policy, you're looking at about $10,000 per month. If you have a $300,000 policy and it's paying out 2%, you're looking at $6,000 per month until you exhaust that face value of the policy. On the other hand, a short-term plan would pay up to $450 for 360 days, which is about a year. You do not have to use them consecutively, so a 1-year plan could turn into 2 years. Great question. Andy, I want to thank you for calling that question in. And remember, if you're getting ready to sell your house, give my friend a call, Andy Moss, spelled M-A-A-S. You can look him up on Facebook, LinkedIn, and probably you can find him on the internet. Just do a search for Andy Moss. Thank you very much for stopping by. Again, my name is Wesley Norris with the Wesley Norris Insurance Agency. I operate the Medicare store located at 103rd Avenue and Indian School. Have a great rest of the day.